Hey there, it's Ryan from Ryan's Tiny House, doing another how-to framing video, especially when you're doing solo. Alright, so here's the deal. At some point you have to set rafters on your house, right? But rafters all have to be cut to a certain width, and your walls can move in and out, and you want them to move in and out so that you can have them all match your rafters, right? In other words, your rafter width will determine the final wall width and whether or not your walls are parallel and all that, right? So I decided, wait, here's my rafters, let me show you. There we go. You can see some of the rafters right there. So I decided I would build this temporary, can you see it? It's just a plywood platform. It's basically a temporary loft so that I could get up there and work on the rafters without having to go up and down a ladder nonstop, right? So I created a temporary loft. So here's the issue. On one end, I created all these temporary loft joists out of these 2x4s and in some cases 2x8s. And I took them, and as you can see, I used, can you see that? It's kind of high contrast. I used deck screws and screwed them right into some of the framing, okay? So I did that on both sides, all well and good, but at the moment I did that, I didn't realize it, but when you use deck screws and fix something going across, now the walls of your house can't move in and out. So I got up to do the rafters, and suddenly I lost my ability to flex my walls because all these temporary loft joists are holding it in place. So what's the solution? Pretty simple. Instead of using deck screws, again, that look kind of like, ow, kind of look like that, I came over and instead I created a little brace like this. Let me turn the, oh, I'm not allowed to do that. So I created this little temporary stud support, I guess you could call it. And this is my temporary loft joist, and then now it will slide. If I were to push on the wall, in theory this would slide, this distance would grow, if you can see that. And then I then created this secondary little brace just to make sure that this wouldn't pop off and fall down and cause me to come crashing to the ground. So small little change, but it made a big difference. So anytime you're doing any sort of temporary loft joists or floor supports or anything temporary, don't nail it directly or screw it directly into your framing. Put it on top of a little support thing and then make sure it has mobility so it can flex. Then you're able to push your walls in and out to your heart's content so you can set your rafters, and hopefully this tip will save you about an hour, maybe 2 hours of rework that it caused me. Alright, hope that helps. Make sure to subscribe to my blog, share the video, and let me know what other videos you might like me to create, and I'll be happy to create them. Alright, thanks again. Bye.